So I have a bit of a moral lesson for you, ladies and gentlemen. The thinker can come up with something, and somebody can cheat the thinker out of the thinker's product. Steal it, rob them, trick them out of it, sometimes even buy it from them. And it doesn't give them the same results or benefits that the thinker or innovator got from the idea. Let's look at two examples. Benjamin Franklin decides he's going to open a small newspaper in his hometown, Philadelphia. Not his hometown, it's the town he lives in, Philadelphia. And there's no subscription newspaper yet. There's weekly pamphlets, periodicals, things like that, but there's no daily newspaper. He's going to start one. His friend, who he had worked under for a while, Chimera, says, "Wow, it's a good idea," and he goes in and starts it before Ben can. So Ben doesn't start it in the meantime, right? And it fails. It doesn't do any good. Chimera can't make it fly. And he sells it to Ben. He sells the enterprise and the idea to Ben. You okay, bud? And he sells it to Ben. There's going to be something done here. And he sells it to Ben. And Ben makes it fly. He says within a year or two it was very profitable and very popular. So that's one example. Another example is there was a guy who rented out his store to Sam Walton in some little town in Arkansas, and it was a retail store, and it had failed, and the whole downtown was supposedly failing, and so Sam Walton takes this store and turns it into a fabulous little store, starts making tons of money, and puts one or two of the other stores in the square out of business, or at least successfully completed with them. Woolworths and something else, something like that. Anyways, the point is, though, that the landlord, after he saw how successful his property could be, he revoked the lease and opened up a store himself. And he did not go on to become Walmart, even though Sam was able to make that store fly at that site and make it, could have made it, part of his larger empire later or whatever. So from then on, Sam always made sure he had like 99-year leases on his land and stuff. That made him look into that more closely. So cheating the thinker doesn't get you the thought, just the results of the thought. Another example. Let's say you want to run a nation by pointing guns at people's heads, and your name is Stalin, and you buy some steel blast furnaces from America and some high precision manufacturing machines from France, and your nation still is a bucket of rusty crap. Now that's another example where you can't get the thinker's thoughts. You can't cheat reality. You have to think. You have to think and use your mind. There's no way to cheat reality. There's no way to get anything for free, even if you can get on somebody's back. That's how much of a bitch reality is. Won't even let you hitchhike. How do you like that? Hello, you want to come down? Come here, Baba. This one doesn't like to come down. So Mr. Rourke goes up and down with total immunity, huh? Yeah. Now, this is the one ace that I believe America has in her pocket or up her sleeve or in the hole or whatever this term is. I believe America's got this ace in its pocket, that no matter what other countries do, until some nation has a freer, better way of life and more rights, and unless they can do better than our original Constitution, America's going to have the edge until and unless somebody does better. I've mentioned it before and I'll mention it now again. Coming up, Mr. Cropper's version of the American Constitution.